sooner or later, it's got to end. All streaks end sooner or later, so she's going to get beat at some point, but this race right here, it's going to be very, very tough. Although there are some really good swimmers. 4 of the fastest 8 thus far this season are in here, and those 4 have all been 2:18 or better. So there are times that they can do.
There's Bethany Galad. She is the 8th rated ISL swimmer. She could be someone that potentially could challenge Lilly King. King has won this race 5 times already in her ISL career, and she scored 15 points in this race. Loukonnen is going to be in lane number 5. Maybe the only one that you would expect to challenge her is going to be out in lane number 7 for the New York Breakers, and Emily Escobedo, ISL rated number 5 in this event.
She's been 2:18.4, and that was last weekend. She got second to Lilly King. Again, 2:18.4 to 2:17.1 is still almost a second and a half. But, you know, one little slip, Lilly maybe kind of taking a little bit of different training track this week. I saw her earlier, and she said, you know, you've been training hard. So what does that mean for the rest of the field? Who knows when you've got the greatest going at you.
Lilly King's going to be in lane number 3.
I know she'd like to move up as far as lifetime best. Right now, she's the 9th fastest performer in history. American record is Rebecca Soni. That's 2:14.5. That happens to be also the world record. So not sure that's approachable yet. But Lilly King just, again, I mean, look at her, Bernie. She just has so much to offer as far as the beginning of a race that so many people are left with, you know, it's deflating in so many ways when you know that you can see her out of the corner of your eye, a body length after a quarter of the race is done.
Amazing to think that the world record in this event is held for over a decade, something that seems like it is very uncommon nowadays.
Definitely. 30.1, by the way, for Lilly King going out. That's quicker than she went last week. You know, you look at her 100 split right here, that's almost a top 3 swim in the 100. If you think about what she went, 105 flat, that's a great 100 time for a lot of these swimmers across the planet. And that's her first 100 split, 105 flat.
New York Breakers, you see on the right side of the screen, Escobedo, Ranshaw swimming 2nd and 3rd. New York, they have loved the breaststroke in their short history. Escobedo won this event a year ago at Budapest. She took down Annie Laser. She won 2:18.73. But right now with 50 meters to go, it looks solid for King to go 22 for 22.
She got tired on that split there, 35.9. That was only the 4th quickest on that 50, so the field kind of inched up on her a little bit. But again, she built such a huge lead the first 100, and that's what just pounds everybody, and it just gives you no life, and there is no life now.
Jackpot time, 5.4 seconds. She scored 15 points in her win. Lilly King still unbeaten. How many points will she score? Escobedo 2nd, Galad 3rd.
Wow, what a time. 2:16 flat, lifetime best. I think she's in a bit of state of shock. There's Jonty Skinner, Jason Lezak, the GM. That now becomes the 6th fastest performer in history, and I don't think she believes it. She went a second faster, Bernie, than she went last weekend. And that's a new ISL record. I mean, the superlatives, the streak stays alive. That's the 2nd fastest American performance in history. Right off the bat, she's 105 flat, and then she's 111 flat coming home. Nice tight turns there. She gets great height on her stroke, but then the reach she gets out. And then she really lays out on that stroke out in front, meaning she's getting everything possible out of that just unbelievable kick. The best kick in the world, by far. Nobody's better in the kick than Lilly King. And look at the difference. She wins it by 2.5 seconds. She's going, whoa, did I just go that fast? You bet you did.
What a start for Lilly King, and what a start for the New York Breakers. Well, Cali Condors, they've almost doubled up New York, but New York sitting comfortably in second place. And again, you get 3 points for a second place finish. And that would be big for New York.